this week's mini stock truck series here at Lanes Raceway. You can already see the cars set up ready to go. 3:45, about 15 minutes a little bit late, so we had to do a lot of teching on these trucks. We got 10 round robin heats so far. That's the most people entered this week, so it could be the main event next week. Of course, this week the main event is Fairview IT Management Cup Series coming up later this evening, so stay tuned for that. And also give Fairview IT Management a call for all your computer needs. 6:30 is the date. 2024. About to get underway. As you can see, Bruce Bullington there on purple, he's not here. I'm a hired gun today, so I'll be racing, so you'll get a up close and personal with the racers here with me as I try my best to race the purple lane. On deck, Triggerman. We ready? All right, here we go. Watch your lights. Now remember everybody, 3 strikes you're out. T's going to be taking care of the strikes. So that's going to be a strike for yellow, strike for blue, strike for green, strike for white, and a strike for orange. So you can also see it up there on the screen.
Everybody got strikes for red, black, and purple.
Got to pull back down, Gunner. If you don't pull down, you're going to put a hump in them brushes. All right, so that'll be another strike for green. Yeah, he's good. White getting a strike. White and orange with strikes. T, you need to let us know if that's 3, okay? Braid's probably too low, Dad. Anytime the button's pressed. Look at it like this, yellow down. At least it saved you from getting hit in the back end. All right, there's a heat over. We're gonna work on our cars here real quick and start rotating. Bruce will be rotating to black. Guys will be coming off on white lane, going back in on red. So we're gonna have the guys on deck coming in on white. For those wondering why I'm running for Bruce, I'm running for him because he might not be able to make all 4 of his races. So I'm going to fill in for the guys that can't make all 4 of the races out of 8. And that way they can have all the races, have all their points. We don't want to punish them for having to work for a living. And that happens. Plus, racing Bruce's cars is somewhat of a joy because he knows how to build them pretty good.
Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds.
All right, here we go. 4 red lights dropping out to green. It jolted. You seen that? Surely you seen that. Sorry, Glenn. It went like that. I don't know if I was out of the groove or not. Sorry, folks. That's a rookie mistake on my part. Other than me wrecking about 3 or 4 of us there, a really clean heat. Right now what I'm doing with the car, just laying my controller down here for a second, is putting a little bit of brake juice, Bruce's special blend, on the braids, keep them clean and cool. And then I'm adding some oil to the rear. About every 3 heats I'll add some oil to the front. I don't want to make a big mess for my rear tires to get oil on the tires, so I don't oil those every heat. And I haven't had to clean my tires as they've been handling pretty good. I'm just loose enough that I can keep the back end gripping, and that's making me quicker than if I cleaned it and got too much grip. So too much grip can be a bad thing too, just like too little grip can. If you want to go fast, you kind of be somewhat loose. See it, I'll get it open for you. Put your fingernail right there. I can do this jam down there.
The race starts in 1 minute.
Cotton Candy Randy in on Red Lane over here, looking to cause some trouble. He was working hard last night on his cars because he knew I was coming for him. So we'll see if he done any good last night, because he's going to need all the help he can get racing against me. Not even cracking a smile over there, folks. He just stoic. He's kind of grinning now. He got his hype man Jackson over there. I know. I'll just ride behind you. I didn't even look that close. Good. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 seconds. Full red light's going to drop out to green. Here we go. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Good racing with you, Jack. All right, folks, now moving up to orange lane here. Try to do here now just a little bit of an advanced technique here. His fronts are running really, really smooth on the car, and he's staying pretty clean on the brake. So what I'm going to do is run a little bit thinner oil in the rear and hopefully gain a little bit of top speed on the old orange lane. So I got this one and one more heat to go. Running for Bruce. So far, Bruce running up there up top, I'm sure. I haven't actually had a chance to look, but I'm guessing he's either first or second currently.
The race starts in 1 minute. Race starts in 40 seconds.
40 seconds. Bronny on deck. He'll be coming in next. Right now, Nathaniel Burton coming in for red lane.
Race starts in 20 seconds.
Right now, Bronny and Josh Reinerson setting out. I'm next to Cotton Candy Randy. My main objective today, beating him. He says I already got him beat. Oh. But he took me out. He took me out. Did you see that, folks? He took the air off my truck, put me in the wall. Dirty driver, Randy Cotton Candy Kirtley. You seen it here first. Go back and check the recordings. Dirty driver. Woo! Nah, I'm just teasing, y'all. I'm just teasing. We ran up in there clean together. I don't know. I guess I did lose a little bit of air there. It flipped me right upside down, though. Here we go. Looks like we got two involved in the wreck here, one on yellow and one on white. And that's a red flag rotation. I'm going to go into my final heat here on white lane. That one wreck may have cost me the race. That's how close these trucks are, folks. Heading over to white. Same thing as before, folks. Gonna put a little bit of oil on the braids, keep those nice and cool, conducting. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Put thinner oil on the back because I'm up on the higher lanes. We don't want to run thick oil on the higher lanes. Giving Glenn a little inside intel. Oh, Glenn says he don't need none. I'll take all you guys in internet land to give me. I like all the secrets if you give them to me. After this, I'll have 3 more lanes to run, red, green, and blue. But I'll have to set out a couple heats here. We got a fan on over there. Sorry about the woofing noise. I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic and I'll come back live whenever we go racing.
Race 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds. Race starts in 5 seconds.
All right, here we go, folks. 4 red lights dropping out to a green. I'll do my best to stay out of fights. Bronny, I tried to run in there clean. This back end's a little loose. I was dipping her too. All right, we made it that time, Bronny. Coming up on my arch nemesis, Randy Kirtley here on blue lane. I'm in, baby. When you hear that wreck, you gotta lift. Nothing I could do there, folks. Right up in my lane. We're bent just a little bit. I can see my car's slowing down quite a bit. Red flag. I'm going to be coming off there, so I need to mark where I'm at when I come off. Those 2 wrecks cost me 2 laps, and that's probably going to end up putting me, I'm not going to say I'm not going to podium, but it's probably going to put me somewhere, probably 2nd or 3rd place most likely. But we'll do our best. That's all I know. We'll do our best. Now, it's my turn to do some track marshaling. So I'll get my controller here. Clean off some of the excess oil off the bottom of the chassis here. Also, I need to check while I got a little bit of time and make sure that I'm not bent chassis-wise. to my surprise, really not bent, so ain't bad at all. Looks like Robert's going to be on deck here. He's going to be coming back in after this one. Josh Ryderson back in the mix on red lane. And I'm going to get in dead man's corner, try to catch any cars that come off. Minute 20 seconds before we go back green racing.
Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts 20 seconds. Race starts in 5 seconds. 2 months. Get ready.
All right, here we go. 4 red lights dropping out to green. We got our first Rex. Oh, I got it, Robert, if you want to just hang out there. So that's going to be a strike on blue and a strike on red.
Get ready.
Jackson Darty there making a pull up on Randy Kirtley there down on purple. They're kind of neck and neck there. Glenn Burton currently in the lead there on white lane. He's going to be coming off next, hanging out with me a little bit. Down low below him on green lane is Bryony. They're racing deep and hard on each other. And down on the low side of them is Brian Bender. He just makes a pass and rolls on there on orange. We get several cars coming off here. What a wild wreck. Ryan's truck busted up in here. There we go. Randy. All right, T. So we got a strike on blue, a strike on purple, a strike on orange, and a strike on green. Okay, we're going to take a few seconds here. I'm going to lay these cars down because that was a pretty bad wreck and make sure their braids are in good condition. We see Brian's, his braids are up quite high. Get him down low, put him on orange. Check Randy's, his is up a little high. Okay, that's on purple. That's green. Yeah, Nathaniel's up a little bit now. Looks good. That's going to go on blue. All right, we're good to go. Been working on Jackson's car here for about the past week or so. We've got it a little bit quicker, as you can tell now. 2.218 there on yellow. I think we're just down a little bit power plant wise. It's looking like we might have to put a new motor in it. Now it's only the second race he's had on this new motor. It just didn't do too well. A strike on white and a strike on green. Okay, so greens are up a little bit. White looks to be decent. We'll pop his body out. There we go. Good to go. See Glenn Burden turning nice times here, 2.321. Brian Bender right there behind him. He's been working on his car this week too, and it's picking up 2.212. It's about time for both these guys to get them a new motor. Randy Kirtley lifting hard for Triggerman Gunner. Randy Kirtley definitely needs him a motor, as his car seems to be lagging behind quite a bit in this series. He's down on purple. He should be passing these upper guys with the simplest of ease. But the old purple X-ray is suffering a little bit. These guys are going to rotate, and when they get done, we'll be right back with you.
The race starts in 1 minute. Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds.
Full red lights are dropping out to a green. Here we go, folks. The white's out of the seat right now, so after this first wreck, we're going to have to wait till she gets back to do some strike action. She's coming back around there right now. Good thing about this series is not a whole lot of wrecks, so if you wreck, it's pretty detrimental on whether or not you're going to make it to that number one position. So we get two cars coming off here, one on red and one on yellow. Both of these guys are going to get a strike here. I'm going to pass it to Glenn. Glenn representing a brand new Hawaiian here today. Beautiful watermelon green rind, white and black Hawaiian shirt. Looking good today. Another guy wearing a nice Hawaiian there. You can see him in probably about the middle of your screen to the right, Robert wearing a racing Hawaiian. Bunch of racing sponsors on it. I know I'm slacking. I haven't worn a Hawaiian here. I hate to get my Hawaiians dirty, and when I got a lot of car work, I don't want to bring my Hawaiians in here and use them because I get them all dirty. It takes forever to try to get them clean, but I should have worn one today. It's quite hot here in Livermore. I mean, it's not too bad in the shop right now as long as you're in front of the fan, but it is warm. Got her at 68 degrees on the air conditioner, and it just can't keep up with the humidity and stuff that's going on outside. Right now, Brian Bender in the lead. He'll be coming out this heat, 354 total laps. Jackson Darty there in second on orange lane, 344. Just to go to show you how close these guys are really rolling here. We're looking at a median 2.3 on white and the lowest a 2.16 on purple. That's going to be a strike on white. In there just in case it needs a bump. And we're good. Robert LaFoon there on red lane. He's got a pretty fast running red lane there for sure. Josh Reinerson now taking Robert's fourth position. As we see two cars flying off, one of them underneath the track over here by Stay in Your Lane, also known as the High Banks. Glenn said he's going to get that one. So that's going to be a strike on blue and a strike on black. .31 seconds in this round robin 7 to 10. This little race here goes by pretty quick, as you can tell. All right, the red flag 378 as he comes off a white lane. I'm going to be coming back in this round. Going on red lane. So we're going to do the same thing here. I think I already got it. Yeah, I already got it lubed up here for red. White sticker over here. Kind of see it maybe in the camera. Right here is my white sticker. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that and go join back up on red lane. Now I'm right here next to the fan, so I'm feeling pretty good currently. All right, going to mute the mic. We'll be right back with you.
I'm next to person.
nice, ain't we? Okay. Don't pull my tires. I'm trying to talk this thing up.
Race starts in 20 seconds.
I'll try it. We're gonna play nice.
Race starts in 5 seconds.
All right, here we go, folks. 4 red lights dropping out to a green. Let's see if I can hold on to it. Thank you, Jack. And I lifted right there just to dodge the wreck there. 2.348 on red. I wish it was a little bit faster. It's all right. Red flag rotation. Let's see, we're up on par on the red lane here. 50, so we are up in the upper echelons of it. We're going to move down to green lane. Don't forget your oil, Jackson. Orange path. All right, folks, we're going to work on our cars. We'll be right back with you.
Huh? Body finally popped over with Nelson off it.
Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds.
See if we can bust out a couple more night.
Race starts in 5 seconds.
All right, Randy's running over here to get on orange. Here we go. T, did you get all those strikes?
Back in on yellow and see if I can get my shit together. Come on, guys.
Oh, sorry, Glenn. I didn't even hear you. right, moving to the final heat here. Going to blue. All right. Alright, yet again, this time after the last heat, we put the heavy oil in there, so we're going to put the light oil in here again. Drop some on the braid. Good to go. I'm going to need a water after this race. Minute 16 seconds, we'll be back with you.
The race starts in 1 minute. Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds. Race starts in 5 seconds.
Here we go, folks. 5 seconds before we start. That's my fault, man. I should have got off the pot on that one, Briney. Here we go.
But I'm not going to sit there and wreck everybody else while I'm like 5 minutes.
What a race. Me and Glenn neck and neck. I didn't think I was going to pull that one off. Bruce, that race was for you. First race this evening. I'm planning on getting 2 more wins for you, Bruce. Thanks for hiring me as your hired trigger. These next 2 are going to get progressively harder. Randy Kirtley's got the Group 12 coming up next. Give me 1 second, T. I'll get to it in just a second. Let me put this up. I got it from here. You can go and do what you got to do. All right, folks, I'm going to sit down here real quick. Oh, and it looks like we ended our session there. Let me start that back up so we're up to date here, session-wise. All right, here is the session. As we go into the track mate here, we can see Bruce Bullington, 433 laps, 432 Glenn Burden, 429 Josh Reinerson, 429 Brian Bender. And I'm sure they'll get that correct with T on who's in 3rd place and who's in 4th. Robert and Triggerman tied up with 422. I'm sure they'll get that figured out too. 417 for Jackson Darty, Nathaniel Burton 412, Randy Kirtley 401, and Briney 303. Nonetheless, folks, thank you guys for tuning in to this week's, I forgot the name of them. I'm just coming off fresh off a race, folks. It's Adrenaline Rush. I ain't raced in 3 or 4 years. For the mini stock truck series. Sorry about that. Thank you guys for tuning in for it. Come join us next week. Now remember, this is our 3rd race so far. You need 4 to complete all of them, but we're going to hold 8 races. So just make sure that the more races you run, the better opportunity you have. Coming up next, we're going to have Group 12 on the orange, and we're going to have soft body GRC 4.5 inch on the oval for the rookie class. But till then, God bless you. There's Jackson in the back. God bless you, and we'll see you here in just a few moments.